So what's up guys, I'm back here again, and for today's video we will do our third experiment about NOR gate circuit on a breadboard and the combination of OR gate and the NOT gate circuit on a breadboard. So what are you waiting for guys? Let's go! So for the objectives for the experiment number 3, to examine the characteristics and operation of a TTL NOR gate, to implement NOR function using combination of OR and NOT gates. For equipment and materials, we have 5 volts DC power supply. We have one P74LS02 quad 2 input NOR gate and one piece of 74LS04, the hex inverter gate, and the one piece 74LS32 quad 2 input OR gate, one piece of 5mm red LED, and one piece of 220 ohms resistor, and 2 pieces of SPDT switch, and one piece breadboard and jumper wires. And for the introductory information, and this is the symbol, logic symbol for a 2 input NOR gate, and this is the combination of logic gates required to implement NOR function. And for our first procedure, construct on a breadboard the NOR circuit shown in figure A here. So now, as you can see, this is the NOR gate circuit on a breadboard. So this is the 74LS02, and this is the resistor, 220 ohms resistor, and this is the 5mm LED, and this is the 2 toggle switch. So, and this is our alternative power supply. So now let's try the truth table of the NOR gate or NOT gate. The formula here is addition, but it has inverter, so when you input 1, automatic the output is 0. But when you input 0 and 0, the output is 1 because it inverts. That's why the output is 1. So now let's try to plug our alternative power supply. So I input 0 and 0. So the output is 1. Let's try to input 1 and 0. I input here 1 and 0. So the output is 0 because it inverts. Again, I will input 0 and 0. The output is 1. I input now 0 and 1. So the output is 0. I will input again 0 and 0. The output is 1 because it inverts. I will input 1 and 1. 1 and 1. So the output is 0. Construct on the breadboard the NOT OR gate circuit shown in figure B. So now, as you can see, this is the combination of 74LS032 or the quad 2 input OR gate and the 74LS04, the hex inverter gate, and this is the quad 2 input OR gate, and this is the hex inverter gate. So in the quad 2 input OR gate, I pinned the input, the first input and the second input in the first pin and the second pin, and I put solid wire connected to the NOT gate here because it will invert. Like for example, I input 0 and 0, the output is 0. But I connect it to the NOT gate, so it will invert. The output will become 1, and when I input 0 and 1, the answer is 1. But it connected to the NOT gate or to the hex inverter, so it will invert here. It will invert here. That's why the answer will become 0. So now let's try to plug this to see what will become the answer. So now I input 0 and 0 in the OR gate. When you input 0 and 0, the output is 0. But here we have the NOT gate, so the output of here, I put solid wire connected to the NOT gate, so the output will become 1. It lights. But when I input 0 and 1, the output is 0 because it will invert. It connected to the NOT gate, so it will invert. When I input 1 and 0, again I will be back to 0 and 0. It will light. But I will input 1 and 0, 1 and 0. So the output is 0 because it inverts because of the NOT gate. And when I input 1 and 1, the output is 0. And that's all for today, guys. I hope you learned something from this video. Keep safe, stay at home, and God bless. Peace.